And I'm gonna count from 1 to 5, and we'll see, because it seems like you have you go under pretty quickly. Deep breaths. You're starting to get relaxed. Your body is starting to get very, very relaxed. And you're listening to my voice, and I'm gonna count from 1 to 5, or 5 to 1. And at 1, we're gonna go to that day when you felt some emotions, some depression that you felt that it wasn't yours, and we're gonna see where it comes from. I'm starting to count, and from now on, every sound, every noise that comes by is just gonna help you to get deeper into this relaxing trance, relaxed mind and body. 5. You're starting to feel your energy of relaxation going through your body, and the organs are starting to relax, and you feel that going inside of you. 4. The head, the cheeks, the face, the neck, the shoulders, arms, all the way down your fingers, all the energy running through you, relaxing you more and more. Deeper and deeper you go in your beautiful, relaxing state of mind and body. 3. Your back is sinking in to the softness of the pillows. It's becoming heavy and light at the same time. It's going down your chest, your ribs, stomach. You're getting relaxed all the way from your head down to your hips. Every breath you take relaxes you more and more. 2. Your hips are feeling this beautiful motion of relaxing waves of energy streaming down your legs, down to your feet, more and more, muscle after muscle, cell after cell, one after another, all the nervous endings, all the muscles, all the joints, all the tissues, all the organs, the whole system, the universe inside of you is very nice and quiet and very relaxed. It's taken a pause from doing what it's supposed to do for the time you're going to be looking at something important. And one. You feel like your subconscious, your soul is starting to take you somewhere in one of the moments of that day when you kept feeling depressed here and there. Or if your soul finds it's important to show you something else, it will take you there. We have time to do and to look at everything we want. Are we relaxed and calm? On the count of 3, you're just gonna see something or feel something or just know something important. And it's coming directly from your soul. You're fully connected now. On the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. You're there now. You're starting to feel. Maybe you feel the temperature, or maybe you feel the space, maybe you see the colors, maybe you see something else. Just relax and know what you see with your mind's eye, and you don't necessarily need to see it. You can just know it. So what do you see now?
I keep seeing like a jewel or a thread or something coming from the right up
Like a
above me,
thread. Yeah.
pointing at me or coming to me, and like with the depression thought or the sadness.
You know what I saw it immediately, but in my perception, it looks like oh boy, how to explain it? It's like if you carve a mushroom or a top of a jellyfish, if it curve it a little bit and make it like a cloud was opening underneath. And then I saw some sort of like almost like energy, like almost like lightning going into your head from there, and it's above you. You might interpret it as a string too. It doesn't matter, just your perception. But the idea is the same. So let's see who controls this. Demand somebody who control this, or go see it yourself. or you can just know it? Who sent this to you?
I'm just getting a they, and I don't know what that means, but it's more than one. It's like a collective of
Exactly.
collective
Exactly.
of men that are like trying to control things.
It's not only on you. It's not only for you it was sent.
Right.
I see the same all over the place. I see the same over me, my kids. I see it all over. It's like almost like a jellyfish gave birth to hundreds of them, and I actually see
Yes.
the octopi. You know that octopi alien group? They're the ones who sent those.
Oh,
They're like electric creatures type, looking very
electric eel.
similar. Mm, yeah, they look like jellyfish. That's the closest in shape.
Yes.
Uh, but it's almost like, to me, it looks like it's somebody molded bright orange plastic and molded it into some sort of like a fish has this how's it called? Like that bubble in the fish. I don't know, there's something like this.
No, I
It's
saw
filled.
that yesterday. I saw a bunch of like creatures just like what you're describing.
Oh,
And I
really?
don't know why, but the last couple weeks I hate the color orange.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's
Funny.
bright, plasticky, like shiny orange. And it shoots with some sort of like dark purple, almost black solutions. It was like an octopus would shoot, like a
Like
venom.
ink. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
boy. So they're given a command. They're waiting for the portal to open. Oh, I see what happened. I know what happened from that day of the Israel started attack, right? Because what the bombs create portals. Through those portals, hundreds of those creatures can pour into our little, you know,
Right.
reality that looks like a pancake type thing. Energetic pancake. Mm,
What's the
and now,
what's the
sorry.
natural enemy of those things?
Looks like what? Sorry.
What would be the natural enemy of those things? Like a fish with a large mouth to grab them all?
You can, as a creator being, you can imagine anything that would eat them up. But I see there's a huge plan about more entities entering for a
Oh, yeah.
while because they can feed off of
Yes.
people. Oh my gosh, you know what came to me? That there's larger entities awaiting their chance to enter the the what we call atmosphere to get to down to the people. They're waiting for a huge bomb, like a nuclear bomb. That's what they're talking about right now, because that would open the sky literally. And when
Right.
the sky opens, it's like a huge gates for those to pour in. And those who pour in, they would get attached to the weakest humans who have attachments, entities, implants, and they would suck them dead. That's what I got. They
How
would
about
suck
changing
everything
all
out
of it?
of them. What is
How,
that?
how about changing it, transferring all of them that are coming through into flower petals? That,
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it on 1, 2, 3. So we're transforming all this jellyfish into flower petals on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. They're all petals from flower pads. They're just spinning daisies to me. I don't know. You probably imagine different flowers, of course.
just petals.
Oh yeah, it's funny. For me, it's like daisies dancing in there. They
Uh-huh.
have smiley faces inside too.
Yes.
And like on Lululand. Like in
Oh,
the Trolls movie.
it's giving me chills.
Yeah. Not non-decisive. So what's gonna happen next is non-decisive, really. It's not decision's not made yet. More energy needed. That's what it is. They need a crescendo. So I understand what they do. See what they have to do. They lead to the fact of something bigger. They have to start with small and then like a snowball rolling
Yeah.
down the snowy hill, and then at the end on top. But let's see what happens next, because I see huge spaceships and they are in layers, and very much on top there's a giant spaceships. They're beautiful. They're just like made out of crystals. Never seen those. Almost like when I touch it, it becomes absolutely transparent, and this blue sparkling like a diamond type thing. That's us. We are ready to save ourselves from the mess that's gonna occur. That's all I can tell you at this point. You see what happens. Don't trust the people who said the train is gone, is left. Those are the ones who are operated by the darkness also. They want to scare people.
Yeah, but they're scrambling to come up with something. They don't know yet.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of people are gonna say that we already switched to different reality, and whoever left.
Yes.
But in reality, those who decided to be left behind, it's been known for months already that they've been, behind. So
Okay.
it's no big surprise. Those who decided, whose soul just knows that the body, the conscious mind will never wake up in this particular lifetime. So it's just like no point. No atomic bomb will wake those people up. That's what it means. But those who are understand, they're still working through the programs. We're going to be working through them for the next couple of years, on and off. But we'll be living through not only glimpses, but big stretches of the new reality.
Yeah.
But some pieces of darkness that is not cleared up yet out completely will be able to grab us and pull us behind, but you'll always feel it. It's just what they do. It's like the black goo that spreads in little tiny dots or rolling spheres.
We need to
What?
change those too. Of black
Yeah.
dots to crystals.
When you saw first, I saw like the desert dried them up and they
Oh,
cracked. And then the minute you say that we need to turn them into, I forgot what you said, but in
crystals.
crystals, yeah, that minute they turned into crystals.
Okay.
So that just, you know what that means? It just proves the fact that we influence each other as creative beings. And since we trust each other right now, whatever you say, I see happens because it's instant manifestation. Whatever I say, you see happens too, because we're
I'm
in
getting
tandem right now,
truth.
energetically.
Truth. Like
Huh.
truth bumps. I'm
Right,
getting chills on that.
right. Yeah, and then we can just like, I don't know, I'm starting to blow off a lot of dust.
Yes.
Ah, you know what they did? They put extra layer of clouds, or like it's like a
Uh,
blanket made out of that white stuff that we call chemtrails or whatever.
Yeah.
They unrolled it in the sky to cover up because the people, their abilities are opening up right now, and they're starting to see more and more. And
Okay. We need to cut that blanket open, rip it
right,
open, pull it
right.
aside.
Because a lot of people will see those. And by the way, you know what? I just remembered I took a bunch of pictures the other day. This like clouds look so amazing. They looked exactly like different size spaceships.
Oh, yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Awesome.
Funny. Yeah. Yeah, we'll open up the sky. Oh, the cleansing starting to happen.
Yes.
Yawning. Huh.
At the beginning of this, my heart was beating really hard and really fast. And then
Hmm.
it's like noticing what it was, and then it finally calmed down and stopped.
Yeah. The thing is, like, this has to be repeated, and this has to be more people have to join to
Yes.
this act.
Well, we can admit them.
I wonder if you agree to publish this, I'll publish it. Maybe more people will see.
That's fine.
Uh,
It needs to happen.
yeah. Also see that I see the other timelines in different colors. They're almost like ribbons, and they're
Yeah.
tremoring from energy because it's like a ribbon gets filled up with the energy and becomes almost like a tube.
They're beautiful.
Uh-huh. And when it becomes a tube and when there's no more energy can be fitted inside, it kind of like launches like a rocket and that becomes your current timeline. It's a mechanism of we're like in the music studio basically. We're sitting in front of computers. We're watching the avatars, but we don't feel like we're sitting. We actually feel that we're inside avatars, like you and me right now feeling.
Yes.
But at the same time, we're watching it and we see in front of us there's different devices that they launch the timelines. We also see how the let's call it darkness has access to that too, to the mechanism. They can interfere due to AI because AI is used in minimum quantity, but it's still being used, and through that little energetic thread, they can influence.
Need to change that as well. I just see symbols, like music symbols,
Mm-hmm.
but they're black.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that because I had a dream, and I don't know if it was a dream about some other reality, but I remember a T-shirt. It was white, and it had strange symbols, not from here, but it came to me as music symbols. And when you said that right now, I'm like, wow, I saw it before. Because a lot of them are different, totally different from what we are used to, and there are a lot of them.
Yes.
Like a symphony or orchestra of vibration, frequency. Interesting. So, do we feel like looks like we did a good job here?
Oh, I think so.
And do you want to go see like yesterday?
Okay.
Because we changed the 21st when everything started. Because yesterday we both had headaches, turns out.
Yes.
Let's see. Who caused the headaches? We're going to see now. I don't know if you see the same. What do you see? Because I don't want to influence you.
I'm still feeling the others, like the same group, trying to do the same in a different way.
Okay. Oof. Well, there's different devices.
Yeah, this one's like sharper, no, bigger.
Yeah. I just see this metallic like rods. They
Yeah,
almost look like shower with the top, and then they kind of like they actually pick a person who's of highest vibration and start like slowly. So basically they send nanobots and they go inside robotic people who exist here as like a host body that hosts them for a while, and then it becomes, it starts attacking you basically because they
yes.
are told to. It's a program, and that's why it was tough for yesterday.
We need to change that as well. It's harmful.
Yeah, you can change it for yourself in your reality about the other
Okay.
people. Let's say if they listen, they will have to do the same because they totally see what's going on here in my family, and you know,
Yes.
those who don't have a soul, how easy it is to infiltrate them and use them as a mechanism to bring destruction or whatever to all the people around. Disharmony, I would rather say. It's like a disharmony because what you describe is, bouts of depression type thing, or just like
It was
negative thoughts, anxiety. Um,
change, transmute to harmony, not disharmony.
right.
And elevate it to the right and perfect at the right and perfect time.
Great. What do you want to do? How do you see the whole thing happening?
Well, I feel like I don't want to step on other people's toes and change their decisions. I mean, they have their own decisions to make. I feel like not all of us, you're right, not all of them are even alive, even there, even conscious.
Right. Yeah, that's the trap. That's a difficulty of like you think you're dealing with a person and you always judge the person by the way you are, but
Yeah,
that's really not a person. You cannot reason, you cannot explain your emotions, you cannot even hurt that person's emotions because it's simply not a person. You'll just waste your energy on it. The best thing is to ignore, to remind yourself, hey, I'm dealing with the bot. Like, why would I even try?
yeah. Okay, when that happens, to get the spark of thought that it's not real, to recognize it for what it is.
Right. Yeah, you can program yourself to have that spark of thought
Yeah,
and on repeat because our mind is like it bases everything on what you know about yourself and you're real, and then it would keep like telling your mental emotional body to react to it as if it was real, but it's not.
on repeat. Yes.
Yeah. And what they say is just a program to bring you down emotionally
Yes.
because we still have emotional bodies, they're still there. We still have mental bodies, they're still here. there through mental bodies, through words. You can program anywhere and anybody and everybody, but in mental, body, emotional, just united in one. So that's why they always try to get emotion out of you, a response.
Yes.
Because even little response as a glance would give them energy from you. So I just created like it's like clean canvas everywhere and like calmness that surrounds you all the time.
Yes. And peace.
Okay. How about today? I see you drawing some plants, some flowers in
Yes.
your energy sphere.
When you said canvas, that's what I started doing.
Beautiful. And then you're drawing flowers and birds and butterflies and like a forest thing, like a meadow going into forest. Do you want to look at today based on the 2 previous days that you changed? And we can go to the morning of today or to the night of today.
Let's go to the night of today.
Okay, yeah, let's go to the night of today. You can see yourself asleep or not asleep. You can see energy around you.
Peaceful energy. And give that to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Peaceful waves.
Perfect.
What about the children?
What children?
All the children.
There's a lot of, I see different color souls that are coming. I see the blue ones right now. They come from Aldebaran. There's some star. It's called Allure. I don't know why I hear it in French, to be honest. I don't speak French. I don't know it. It's like ALU with 2 dots on top. Well, that's what language is it? With an R at the end. I'm confused, but I see it separate, different ways. Those are like yellow, pink, 2 colors.
Lots of colors.
Yeah, and then the light green, purple. I just like, I want to see them in details. That's why I'm kind of slowing down. But they're saying hi. And they are saying that it's just the replacement is happening.
Yes. It's the future.
In the old world, the buildings, they have the history, they have the true history. Because of that, the books are important. It's important to save books. It's important to kind of like tell yourself to remember. And like I see some souls actually make themselves remember the previous incarnation before they jump into another incarnation. And that's why as little children, they start telling their stories. We actually have this ability despite anything we can remember. That's what happens to people.
And that's what's happening right now.
Mm-hmm. Oof. Okay, so, and do you want to look at anything else? I see you drawing like all the time.
Me drawing?
Yeah, you are drawing. I see you
Yes.
draw all the time. Because it's like you draw in the physical canvas what you imagine and what you create in the non-physical, because you want to bring non-physical into physical and vice versa. You want to combine. But so far, it's a bit frustrating for you because it's not happening. Because everything from a perspective of a soul who is locked in the body, and the body is like a time machine. Everything happens very slow, and especially now we feel it in terms of time, and we get bored quickly. It's like almost like boring to do certain mechanical things we do each and every day, because this routine is very tedious for the soul. There's no growth in it. There's only repetition, and what repetition is all about AI. That's why they're gonna bring robots into this world, so the AI can make us coffee, can drive us in the car. Mm-hmm. Okay, so perfect. You're saying that we need to go through turbulence a little bit more.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to cancel that out.
But you're saying that you're just like focusing on the
I know.
I just like I see you play with energies, and I also see you understand that there's some things are coming on the other side of the canvas that are not pretty, but we can change it a little bit here and there. But from what I understand, if there is a charge, there is a discharge. So if everybody like you and me yesterday had a headache, we created some sort of charge by this. We can destroy it, of course, right now, which what we're doing. We're touching it, it explodes. But there's also the charges of other people that charge up the events. And then they on purpose created the rainy weather, because it says a train, a conductor in between different realities. It brings the clouds down. And now you're showing me the different worlds. Show me purple world, green world, some different. Oh my, it's almost like right now the borders in between different frequency world being erased. And everywhere I look, there's like almost like a cartoon characters running around. You know?
Yes.
Oh. So do you want to see something else? Do you want to talk to your heart? You can do this technique. You can just imagine your heart in front of you and say that, hey, don't take everything seriously.
To be stronger.
If the mind says that somebody's trying to upset you, the heart can be programmed to open up to the soul. The subconscious will go through it, come out, and comes a phrase, cover up for you. They'll remind you millions of times that that's a robot, that's a biological robot, it's not a human. And the more it happens, the more I'll get used to this fact. Because the castles and the purple skies being opened up behind the white layers, but we are still waiting. So as I understand how I see it, it's like the event's been programmed, but there's a stop sign at the end, like a stop, like it's cut off the timeline. It doesn't go forever, and it doesn't curve and doesn't create a circle like I see. And then the circle will combine, will get united with another circle. It would form the eternity sign. As I understand, the events that they pre-programmed have to run through one way or another. And after they do, everything's just gonna crash down because one thing depends on the other, and then they're just gonna all go at once.
Like the end?
Huh?
Like the end?
Yes, like a domino effect.
So
but I feel like
we come to that stop sign, that it is the beginning after that. And we can have it however we want it.
Yeah, it's the beginning of it's like the old world timeline ends and the new begins. But the new, it's like a blank really tape. Because it depends, it almost came to me that there's no certain number who's coming, who's not. Because people can, jump off of the bus at the last minute type thing. That's what I feel. You can rejoin. It's like a game. It's like you can, go take a break, have your tea, and then decide to go back and replay it or play the new game. That's what I really feel. I feel like we are the way we interpret what we see, or most people on YouTube, let's say, interpret it into human way. And it's not human way, because when you don't have the constriction and the filter is really physical. This is what physical. Once you're out of that physical, you're like, woohoo, I can do anything I want. There's no limit to anything. You feel like as free as a child.
Yes.
Who was just so right now, because everything goes into programming. So like you want to travel, automatically, okay, well, in this game to travel, you need money. You know what I mean? It's like it automatically spirals the like a chain of problems, because they always want us to have problems. It's either physical or in our heads, in order to be locked in the time frame body, physical. But when I look at you, you're physical right now. You're like this energy that is spread all over the room. You're not even on your couch or whatever. You're like, You're
I'm
all
everywhere.
over. You're
Yeah.
spread out. But then when I open my eyes collect the image into one solid.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's me.
Yeah.
I need to bring all that back.
The whole thing that thing happens to me too. It's like when I look around right now, I don't even see the beds, the chairs, the table. I don't see that. I look
Right.
like I'm sitting in some sort of cloud with energy around me. But then the brain solidifies it into objects because we're taught that this frequency of energy is a chair, or that frequency of energy is a door.
Yes.
And then because of like eyes, I see eyes as binoculars with memory. So if you like if you bought a toy yesterday and you close your eyes, it's not a toy anymore, but then you open, you automatically, it's kind of like photos and videos stored on your phone. Your phone gives you an image. Hey, this is the toy you bought. It's on the shelf.
Mm.
So this way they bring you into physical and also into the past because you bought it yesterday, for instance. So for you, it builds up for understanding, oh, I'm in a linear time. So there was yesterday, there's now, today, and there's tomorrow. But in reality, oh my, they already saw. So I see a bunch of reptilians, they already saw what the end result they would want to have. But the problem is they don't know if in reality this result is going to happen. And they
It's
really
not.
don't like people. There's new races, definitely more new races are coming. There's interesting spaceships, I've never seen those before. They're like a oval, like a nag or something, but it's squished in a funky way in front. It's like this, polished on the sides, and then it goes like into kind of like almost looking like a triangle, a tail on the back, but it looks weird. And this is a yellow race. There's a different lion race. There's a golden race from the original sun. Those are the orbiters and observers. They want to observe and they have the devices. They have golden computers. This is wild. I see on the spaceship inside. They have this shiny, like white walls and golden computers built into the walls. And they say they're just supposed to be. He's saying to me, it's kind of like when you when you vote for somebody, there's international observers invited to the country to guarantee that the election is correct. It's not fake. What is this?
It's beautiful. I don't feel a threat.
No, no. I'm just looking at different, like I'm on the spaceship, I'm walking.
Yes. It feels good.
They have some triangle grapes. I don't know if you see that. There's like a big cone, it's purple. And I smell like it's grape. It's a very fragrant grape smell, but it's like a triangle and they cut it. They say take a slice.
Oh my gosh.
Like, wow. They say, creation works that way. You can take like taste you like from one planet and bring it to another planet in a different shape and form, and you can make it float literally on the water, and you can be collecting it off of the surface of the water because also the water is plasma, for instance, on that planet, or the water is a different shape and form, because the chemical structure of everything you have on this planet, it was preset by the computer system, just like the computers we have on the spaceship. You have your own computer system. It's in the walls of the matrix, and it's unseen to your eye, and it has the poles. It has the lots of Babylonian towers that are called poles, that hold the lid with which your reality is covered, like a lid on the petri dish. But you no longer want to be inside, so you're coming out. You're being reborn in your bodies because you decided not to lose your bodies this time. Boy, they're wild. It's wild to see somebody with golden skin and the wavy hair, like,
yeah.
it's beautiful. It's so long. Oh, amazing. So, do you want to see something else?
I feel like I'm the navigator there.
Yeah. I see a healing room, but it's not what we talked about before in different podcasts and stuff. It's not what James was talking about. Like, he was talking about chambers and his guests, but it's like I see one big room. It has transparent walls, and it's like a glow of energy, and it spreads. It's like it's from top. It goes like in it's like a ray of light, and then it spreads into multiple little rays, and it covers the whole surface by spreading out, by opening up. It's like a flower opens up, but the flower consists of the rays of light. And then I see them travel in the room, and I see people walking through the room looking at some sort of, I don't know, it's a paintings, it's a frames, but it's like empty frames. But when I come to each one, I see a painting. But it's not a painting, it's a live painting. It moves. It shows like a story of a different planet. Do you see that room?
Yes. I like the energy there.
Yeah, it's like a white, transparent. I don't know what to explain.
It's a healing room, but it has different energy. We need to give that energy. We need to expand that energy.
Absorb it inside of you. You'll be a carrier of it for a while here.
Oh my gosh.
Can push everything. We can push this energy through us. I'm asking them, what level are you according to our perception? And they're like, it's like 12 or 13, so I'm not sure. Telepathically. Oh my gosh, he showed me his palm, almost like burned my eyes out. The palm looks like from golden, it turns into purple. He says it's a healing mode, and he has like little balls of light hanging off the fingers. Like, what is this? He says, I can revive any animal if you wanted me to. I can revive a human too. I just figured the hand itself shocked you a little, so I better start with reviving something little, not a human.
Oh my gosh, I was thinking about that 2 days ago. There's wonderful remedies for that. Homeopathic remedies.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh, there's so many people that need that healing.
Yeah, but you know what they're doing? They basically go into different like war zones that we have, and there's souls there that are gone, but they were not supposed to be gone. They're basically souls that got taken over by dark entities, but they're good souls, and they take them up in the flame, in the purple flame. They take them up, 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 and they push them through the room. It's like they put them in the room, and the souls get, you know, it's like they get cleansed. It's not revived, it's cleansed. And because of that, they obtain high frequency, and all the entities and other levels fall off of them. Oh, that's a technology of the future. You can cleanse every planet, every being on it. You just
From
put it in this big
like the violet
healing.
flame.
Yeah, because this way they'll be all cleansed. There's no more implants. There's no more programs. Mm. It's beautiful.
These are miracles.
Yeah. I see like our timeline, the new one. There's gonna be a baby boom. Baby boom boom boom. I see this episode the timeline that's been separated already. I see the babies being born literally like out in the nature. And I also see babies being born in from like I'm looking at it now. I just don't want to look for too much because it's weird looking thing. Almost looks like round fish bowl and the baby grows inside of it. And there's a robotic face on the screen. It's like a holographic. It comes out from the screen. It's like your mother talking to you, but it's really not a real human being. They created some sort of fake mother for that child, for that baby. Wow. Ooh. Did you see enough? You still want to see?
Yeah, I've seen enough.
Me too. Okay. Okay. I don't know if you want to just open your eyes or you want me to count you
Yeah,
out.
I'm fine. I'll just open my eyes.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Oh
Oh
my
boy.
goodness. Okay, that was interesting.
Yeah. It's endless. The exploration is endless, but there's this many layers of different spaceships. And some of
Wow.
them want something out of it. Obviously, energy. Others already know that those down underneath them want the energy. They're gonna intercept, you know? It's kind of feels like that. It's kind of like the higher the frequency of a being, the higher the consciousness, the more he understands the deception and different manipulation going on in the head of those underneath him. Let's say they're like whatever grace. And the more they understand how to outsmart them type thing. That's what I felt. But I also felt that there's some things came to me unpreventable. Because see, we are like in membrane bubbles. And those membrane bubbles have to burst. That's what I feel. And the energy of understanding and protest actually does burst the bubbles. You know?
I
So
feel like I feel like we're I feel like I'm supposed to assist with that.
yeah, like I said, there's a reason why we got together at this time.
Yes.
There's a lot of people assisting, but at some point I understood that I do so much that in the physical, when I wake up, I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody. I literally don't have energy for like doing normal stuff I usually do, like clean the floor, like
Yeah, true.
stuff that I would do before 5 minutes and it's done. And now it's like, oh, I better lay down. But the thing is, when you lay down, you go back and do more there in the etheric. And that's why we sleep
I have
so
to
much.
physically push myself to leave, to go do something normal, like get gas,
Mm-hmm.
and you break it up or change it because you're right. You come back and you're doing it again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's why, like, even in children, you kind of wake them up, but then they stare at you like they're not even here and then go back to sleep. Like, a lot of people tell me the same thing that's happening with them too, so it makes sense because it's like extreme here. It's the time of action right now. The action in the physical, the action in the non-physical, everywhere you look.
True.
Well,
Kind of exhausting.
yeah, it is. And that's why you just have to let yourself sleep because you're doing something important. I mean, other people will not understand, of course. You can't just tell,
No.
because like I think almost 100% of us live with family members who are just totally, you know, think that this is all nonsense and they don't believe in anything. They just believe in what their physical eyes can see. But yeah. But soon they will see what one way or the other. One way or the other. Because when you get out of your body, you also see and remember.
Yes.
Anyway, so I don't know if if you would agree to publish this. That's kind of cool session. Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, I felt so good. I still feel like I'm there. To be honest,
the gold and the yellow and the bright and the sun and what's coming out of the hand and
I saw the whole big group of lion people, but they didn't look like lion people I usually see. Those are also made out of like they have golden hairs. Not all of them, but like one after another, like golden. The shining of the. I think the sun is gonna overflow and raise up all the um races that have sun's DNA in them. Because like I'm from Sirius, right? And like my inner voice told me the Sirius is like a sun, but it's a sun of awakening, of consciousness. So that's why I see myself coming from Sirius B as an ancient, old person who has wisdom. And that person came, and then I heard it in the physical also, my inner voice. But that's, you come from that planet. There is a reason why even the radio station is called Sirius, because people need to hear it, because the combination of letters activates your consciousness on its own. So, and that really kind of hit me like, yeah, it makes sense. Because they have the blue skin, the beard. Here I see the lions with the beard, the golden.
And the wavy hair.
Yeah, and you look like so tall, and you got this white outfit with golden. Did you see these little braids of gold? And
And I
You
didn't want
you
to be.
different race. You're very sophisticated type. Yeah.
I've been there before. I've seen that before. Oh, I think that we went under together, and I remember seeing the ship, and I remember being at the controls and standing, and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
very like flimsy, filmy, glittery clothing. Not really clothing, but like I don't know how to explain it.
Right.
It just seemed like all of the walls were transparent, and you know, I don't know how to explain it, but it was very, very large, a very, very large ship, like many, many levels. There was a level with plants, greenery,
Mm-hmm.
like fruit and vegetables that were unrecognizable, but lots of greenery. A level of the computers, a level of school. It's almost like
Mm-hmm.
a planet, almost. It was so big.
Yeah. Yeah. Like a civilization, like a planet. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, those trips are amazing. I've been to them. Because you're like a commander type person.
Yeah.
That's what I see you. I see you like as some sort of spiritual leader or somebody. I do see you.
Oh,
But I
I,
also see that you do so much up there.
well, I feel like
And
I'm flying that, like I'm navigating it or determining where it's going to go or thought patterns. I don't know how to explain it.
right. Yeah, like even the way you were saying in the session, like, oh, we've got to transform them. It's like that's the leader's, commander's kind of tone of voice and
Oh,
determination that you
okay.
have in your natural. You don't probably hear yourself, but like in me, it's almost like back to us a speech. She's commanding me to do this. Like, let's do it, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. No, that's really interesting that you do. Because everybody, I mean, we're all a product of our other incarnations. So you always see what you see and you kind of read from that the person.
Yes. And my mind goes into trying to make patterns or how I could change that, transmute that into a better way, a more perfect way, a more helpful way, whatever
Right.
that, to take the negative out of it, take the darkness out and put more light in it or more sun or the flower petals or whatever. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, actually, you do fly. One of those ships is like round, was is a round, like a hula hoop, like a circle of light, and that can envelop like a planet and like
Oh,
produce some certain frequency to heal it, to patch the atmosphere, to whatever. Yeah, that's why you feel like but at the same, see how tricky it is. At the same time you feel like staying away from people because unfortunately majority of people are still being toxic because the programs are getting out of you. And it's
right.
like hard because we all go through all those emotions right now to go through them for the last time. Because when you actually consciously go through them, they're not going to show up again. That's what I really feel right now. But we have to let it happen. And that's why there's so many fake,
Yes.
spiritual teachers who say, oh, you need to be in this relaxed state of relaxation and constant bliss, like 24/7 bliss. Like, this is not normal. It's faking it. You can only fake bliss for 24/7. How can you be in this constant thing? If what I notice, or truly notice, these souls who are really bright light and they don't have any attachments, they're being attacked the most. This is the hardest time for souls like us.
Yes.
So from all the directions you're being attacked, and you're like, whoa, it's almost like the toughest exam of your life happening now, and it's actually emotional and mental. It's harder than the physical, you know. So, well, okay, well, thanks.
Well, thank you.
Let's finish with on that one. Let me stop the recording.